I'm Madhuri Martin,
And I'm Lisa Long.
and we're here today to discuss a question. What does it mean to pump up something?
Yeah, and this particular question came from like the body muscles. Like, what does it mean to pump up a leg? We'll often talk about pumping up a leg, like drawing from periphery to core, right? So that energy drawing in to center. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so muscle fibers slide and glide apart. So you can think of when muscle fibers anatomically slide together, that creates like a strong muscle, right? A big pumping, bulging muscle. Yeah, and muscle fibers also glide apart, which is just this spanda that we talk about, this expansion and contraction state, a pump.
So I think that when we're teaching in the gym kind of culture, that pump up makes sense to a lot of people. But what may not make as much sense is let your inner body get really bright. And everybody looks at you like, wait, what? Wait, what? So the activity of inner body bright, I think is so important, as we know, like kidney bright and inner body bright, so that we have this sensation of the flow of energy moving from the core outward circumferentially in order to expand the inner body, right?
Mm-hmm. I often think of it like light too,
Mm.
that within me is this light that my outer form is just draping over. And sometimes the things of life can lay on particles and dust and kind of cloak this light. So, breath to me is really important. It not only blows off this dust and debris that's kind of landed from all the things that just happen all day long, right? And kind of hide or cloak this light. But the breath can also pump the light, right? Light is a pulsation, it's also a wave.
I think the word drape that you use, Lisa, is really important because when we're not inner body bright, we feel the heaviness, we feel the draping, we feel the cloak, we feel this kind of wet wool blanket sort of feeling, and we're kind of drudging through our day until we're reminded to expand. And it's also important, I believe, to keep in mind the Mudya, the midline of the body. When we're concealed, when we're heavy, the Mudya gets constricted. Uh, so with this inner body bright, with this pumping up, we are from the Mudya drawing into the midline, and then from the midline expanding back out, starting to acknowledge our spirit, starting to acknowledge our fullness. And I like the image also of the Madhya being in every cell of the body, not just like this one line in the body, but can we get every cell in the body to embrace its core? And then from the core, expand back out and expand back out. And even just that quick practice, I hope you just did with me, the cloaking, the draping is disappear. It just disappears. It just goes away.
It's a veil.
It's like, oh, that's not real,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's not real.
yeah.
We invite you into conversation with us. We are the co creators of Samudra Shakti, both online and the live event in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. We hope you'll join us.